Do you have a big decision in front of you and need some direction from God? Welcome to the Daily Devo. I am Vince Miller. This week we are in 1 Samuel chapter 9, new chapter, titled this chapter, Guided by God. So over the next 4 chapters, just to warn you, we will resolve one major question. What kind of leader does God want to lead his people? And of course, the key text of this chapter reveals God's answer. It is 1 Samuel chapter 9, verse 17. Very simply, it reads, "When Samuel saw Saul, the Lord told him, 'Here is the man of whom I spoke to you. He it is who shall restrain my people.'" You know, we make choices every day, don't we? Some studies estimate that the average adult makes probably about 35,000 conscious choices every single day. That's a lot of decisions. These decisions include small little routine choices to, well, larger, more consequential ones. However, every once in a while, we are faced with a significant choice, aren't we? What makes this choice more challenging are things like maybe competing values, the uncertainty of consequences, maybe unmet expectations, and even the unknown outcomes. And all these factors add a lot of pressure to this one really big choice we have to make. But in chapter 9, we notice that Samuel's not too concerned about God's choice for the first king of Israel, mainly because Samuel knows that God is going to provide. In fact, in this chapter, we will see that God will lead his choice for a king right up to Samuel's house for dinner. It's very interesting. You know, if you want to experience less anxiety in life while making both small and big decisions, it's pretty important to live a life guided by God. This means recognizing the presence of God in everyday life. You see, when we fail to acknowledge God's involvement in the 35,000 small decisions that happen every day, it becomes difficult to see his involvement in the one big decision that we're trying to make today. However, when we do recognize his presence in all those small 35,000 decisions that we make, well, the big decision becomes a whole lot easier. We will simply trust and see that he will reveal the answer through the small things that he does along the way. This is exactly what Samuel does in this chapter. He sees the divine providence and hears God's divine voice as he responds. And that's all you should do today, is start seeing God move through those 35,000 small choices so that when the big one comes, it's very easy to see and hear what God wants you to do. I love you guys. I pray this has blessed you. If it has, share it with someone else, and I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.